afternoon, everybody, and welcome to the Final Fantasy Randomizer Spring 2020 Tournament. My name is Lord Fizzlebeef, and joining me in the booth today is Edgeworth. How you doing, man?
I'm doing all right. I just woke up from a nap, so I'm ready for this.
Oh, nap hype. Well, you're not going to be able to sleep during this because we got Caleb, the man, the myth, the legend himself, versus Cheezinator, someone who I think has pretty formidable knowledge of the inner workings of the game. This is going to be just a drag race of a match, I think.
Yeah, we've got the computer versus the gambler. We'll see how this shakes.
So, looking at parties, we got Fighter Rainbow versus Fighter Thief Double Red. If I had to give an edge to one of these, I think it would be Fighter Thief Double Red, but that's because I like my thieves, especially if I'm like half the time dealing with an early marsh. But having just 3 casters and confirmed all white and black magic is real good. What do you think about those?
Well, Cheese and I actually had a little bit of a discussion before the race, and we were talking about whether it would be good or not to bring a white mage for this flag set in particular, just so you didn't get frozen out of exit. If Cheese has to do a long walk out of Sea Shrine, that's going to tip things in Caleb's favor quite a bit.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, the real disaster scenario is going to be something in level 1 white magic, slot 2 or slot 4. If it's juicy enough, I wouldn't be surprised if I saw Cheezinator reroll to get it. All right, the runners are going to be starting momentarily. The gate has been lifted. We're about to have blast off.
I just want to see what these eggs look like when they're promoted.
So, like, one of them's got to be a chicken, and when one of them's got to be a Yoshi, where does that leave the third one?
The third one is just still an egg. Just there's a crack in it.
Like the Super Mario RPG boss, just crack down the center of it, and it's just like, oh, we're good. Or maybe it will just be a Birdo. But here we go. What do we got in white magic? We got slot 4, life 2. And in black magic, we got ice 3.
We also have lock, and we also have stun. So Barman's quad X. Pretty decent array of spells so far up front.
10k pro rings in the Canaria armor shop. Can't do anything about them now, but we're really going to want those in a bit. And garbage in the weapon shop.
Yeah, cabins being cheap enough where Cheese can pick up 3 and kind of clear out Temple of Fiends in a pretty safe way.
Mm-hmm.
And Caleb is just gonna ice down these imps and probably run back to save. So that'll be a pretty safe way of taking care of things too.
Yeah. Caleb taking an initial fight for cash or levels, not sure which.
Yeah, it's something that I used to do all of the time. Now I only really do that if I get an encounter immediately on power on. Hey, there's a canal.
Hey, first box canal. So it's gonna be one of those days.
Yeah, we don't have to worry about the canoe, right?
I guess.
Those pesky canoe first seeds.
I hate them so much. You have no idea.
I love the canoe first seeds because it actually reminds me of how I used to route things in 141. But everyone's so grumpy now with this new logic placement. Y'all are spoiled.
I know. Like we've evolved to the time where we can pick a first destination instead of just like, all right, everybody in the party bus, we're going to Volcano. See you at level 7, and just.
Everybody in the party bus, we're going to March. I'll see you in 30 minutes. These eggs are quite literally cracking me up.
Oh my god, this is amazing. Cheezinator going melee. Oh, there's the Ice 3. Okay, we got through Garland. Let's see what King and Princess have for us today. We got a rod. That's bad news. And we got an opal bracelet. That's worse news. Which week is this again?
All right, help us out, Biggie. You got one egg that just says ouch. All right, so double ice 3. Caleb is in pretty good shape. What are we gonna find in Provoca? No, we're gonna go beat up some pirates right off the start.
All right, Bicky, save us. What new conundrum do you have for us? What direction are you sending us in because we don't want to go to Earth? Oh, we're going to Elfland. That's sure, fine.
It's not Earth. Heck yeah.
It's not Earth.
I mean, we could have got Oxyel there too. Felt real bad.
With Ice 3, and I haven't seen level 2 magic yet, but just on the back of Ice 3 and a potential Life 2, I can justify a sea dive, at least to mermaids. What do we got here? We got Invis 2 and some bad stuff. And over in Black Magic, we have Bane and Lightning 2 and Quake. Yeesh. Feels bad.
See that thing? Nobody bought Quake.
Cheezinator already manipulating the encounter table. I guess there's one encounter really, really early that he doesn't want to deal with.
Yeah, it's good to see whether or not that one affects you in C. Even if it's not good to. Yeah, I mean, you're broke and you gotta go to Elfland, so you might as well crack some chests open.
Yeah, I see it. Bucket of cash, a bigger bucket of cash, the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 staff, and we out.
A cred stick. Just Caleb faking us out. Oh, we got Quake by. He knows you're watching.
I mean, at this point, like, if you just juggle Quake and Bane, you can get like 80% of the trash mobs out there. At least better than Lightning 2 generally will. It's fine, question mark, if we're willing to not have Invis 2? I don't know.
Yeah, looks like he's got Invis 2 as well, so.
Oh, I wonder what he left behind.
Invis 2 was a lot cheaper than Lit 2, so.
Yeah.
But,
if Lit 2 was expensive, then yeah, I could see passing up on that.
Alright, so what are we going to see at level 3 magic? Well, we're going to see what the herb is first.
Alright, Elf Prince, save us. Oh no.
At least it's not loose, right? We got Fire 2 in the Black Magic shop. Alright.
What do we got in White Magic? Locked Cure 3.
Locked Cure 3, oh boy. Caleb not even going to check level 4. Just like, I don't have money for this.
Yeah.
Also don't have levels for it, so it doesn't feel so bad.
Yeah. Well, alright. We got 3 options at this point. We can either Funeral March to Marsh, or we can do the weirdly by the numbers Earth play, or we just get in the party bus and then we head for Crescent and hope Crescent saves us.
I think you got to go to Crescent.
Oh!
Whoa, Caleb dumping the Cheerio. All
Dumping
right,
the
I like
opal
this.
bracelet. All right. We got 3 mages to buy magic for, so I guess we're doing that now.
Yeah, I like this a lot.
Mm-hmm.
We also need cabins and heal potions. So. Wait, which egg is the white mage? Ah, no. Oh, we've got Wall and Cure 4.
Wall and promotion lock to Cure 4. That's fun. Nuke and Temper.
That's a good level.
That's a level 4.
It's also a real expensive level.
Yeah, well, good thing we just sold that opal bracelet.
Yeah, holy cow, that is a lot of money. But Caleb doesn't have to double dip anymore, so great.
All right, so both of our runners declining the marsh play. I can't say I blame them.
Yeah,
but Caleb, I think, is bypassing dwarves. Cheezinator bypassing dwarves as well. Nobody wants hooray.
At least not yet.
Yeah.
All right, we gonna have a level 5 check? Nope. Who needs information?
And both of our runners declining Earth for the time being. All right, confused old men at Crescent, save us. We've had a lot of disappointing mentor figures in our life so far.
Here, have a Thor hammer. This isn't the Thor hammer, it's the power gauntlet.
Runners are neck and neck so far. The only reason I'd give a slight advantage to Caleb is vendoring that opal bracelet to pick up level 4 magic. He's not going to have to make another trip back to Elfland because I don't think there was vendor item for sale there.
No, so that's going to be a little bit of an efficiency. Caleb, however, probably should have saved in between.
Quick and easy levels if we get turn order, which we do.
Ouch. We haven't seen any of the eggs die yet either. That's probably ridiculous.
I wonder if it's just going to be like the top half of the egg is missing. Or maybe it's the whole egg that's missing and it's just the feet that's left.
Just yolk on the ground.
Oh. Once again, deferring responsibility to someone else, sending us off to go talk to the kindly old king, see if he can save us from our inevitable earth dive.
All right, it's a king hat. Let's go back. This is like the episode of Tiny Toons where they go to the amusement park to just ride the monorail and then go back home.
Level 6 exit that was locked out of Red Mage. That's bad news for Cheezinator. I don't think I saw anything good out of... Oh yeah, level 6 had Brack. I missed what slot it was.
Level 6 exit.
Oh. You got there.
Spellzap got there.
There's a lot of not good fights over here. We've got the unrunnable Cobra Scorpion pack. We've got Peds with Ice 2.
And a bucket load of health, too. We've got another ouch egg. That was Cheese. Cheese figures out the Peds have it. The Peds are right off power cycle, so just gonna settle in and get some nuke charges, I think.
Settle in and get ice 2'd and poison touched. I don't think this is the winning fight he thinks it is.
It's probably better with only 3, right? I think if killing the thief is in the plans too, this is a pretty winning fight.
Oh, that could be it. Yeah, thief in the first slot. If we're looking to get that thief down, which it is, but now we just need to keep everyone else up, which they are, ish. Yeah, there we go. We have rested our thief. We head back to town, and we out. Caleb.
Oh, we are 2-man in this. Ambitious. Look, we're trying to do you a favor. We're giving you 1 Peds. Oh,
there we go. That's somewhere to go other than Earth.
We can do Ice Cave now, right?
So I'm going to ask you the burning question. We have 2 major destinations we can go to, both of which kind of, I think, have problems. Do we commit to Northern Continent without Oxyale, or do we commit to Ice and Volcano with only 1 incentive?
Since we still have 2 loose, I think that the 2 plays that I like on the table are either doing Ordeals into Waterfall, provided I had picked up Exit already, or doing Volcano level 1 and just seeing what treasure that you can dig up.
Right.
Because not only do you have 2 loose, you don't have anything good as far as equipment goes. Caleb especially, he sold the Opal Cheerio. So.
I mean, that's true, but looks like he's headed south, so I think he's headed straight for Ordeals, and we're just going to really, really hope that this becomes an Oxyale.
Even if it doesn't, it's not the end of the world.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, the sea dive doesn't feel too super comfortable either.
At the very least, this should fix some of our level problems that we have right now. So Cheezinator's finished his Pede grind and is headed back towards Elfland to hit Northwest Castle. I saw the Thief was at 9. I believe Fighter and Red Mage were at 11. And those sorcerers have a lot of hit points.
Yeah, but it's still good to run into this pack. Just maybe not so much. I was just thinking, hey, we got something that we can throw Ice 3 in this dungeon, but it's like, ugh.
Yeah.
I think it's one of those that is just regrettably I still take this fight because I'm sitting at level 9, but I don't feel good about it.
Yeah. I mean, we can hope against hope that we just run into like a bunch of Medusa packs, but
Hey, here's your king hat. Here's a canoe. Oh, hey, Ice is good against these guys too.
Sure.
Ooh, Egg 3 got
Wow.
scrambled there. Just get out of there. You don't want anything to do with this.
Oh, Bridge Boss.
Oh,
We got our first Bridge Boss kill at 16 minutes. And Dorbs gives us like $5. Yep, reset out, run away.
Oh wow, Caleb has nothing in the heal department, so this is got to make a hero run to the end there.
That poor cracked egg. Actually, looks more like shredded egg.
All right, there's a big old pile of money, and we have a crystal, and we'll try going back.
Awkward.
Oh,
More awkward.
Robot. You can't run away from the robot!
No, you got to get away.
Oh no!
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
And we got to go get that crystal because it could turn into something.
All right. Well, there goes all that time save.
On the upside, he can cast exit up here. Cheese won't be able to. Cheese will have to run away from the tiny robot.
Yeah, exit at 6 though. I don't think he has charges for it yet.
Oh, why did I think exit was lower level?
I don't know. Just getting some things scrambled.
Yeah. That's what happens when you put all your eggs in one basket.
Yeah. He's not going to be able to get this dungeon over as easy as you'd hope.
Yeah. I don't know how much longer we can do these puns, but I'll let you get a couple more in. Yeah, Caleb learning his lesson after the first time. Not going to waste 4, 5, 7 Ice 3 charges on the Sorcerer pack. And cheezinator's having kind of the same problem with Fire 2 against Zombles.
Maybe if I show them the opal bracelet, they'll go away. Here, this is my badge. You know who you're dealing with. Oh, they don't care.
Oh, hey, Medusas. Oh, hey, Ice 2.
Hey, we got Ice 2. They are very low level. Although Ice 3 would have done the trick there. Yep, we have a cat. Did Caleb forget the route? Oh, he's got it now.
Edge's cat. What do you think about the level discrepancy so far between our two runners? Fascinating. We'll come back to that later.
Yeah, it's a good point. All right, so once again, Caleb down to his last eggs. At this point, I think you just skip these chests and just run.
Yeah, I don't remember there being anything up here. I mean,
there was
combined like 9 grand.
2 big gold chests, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no, ice. Nope. Never mind. Can I use the cabin indoors? I cannot.
Cheezinator are going to try and nuke his way through.
Probably not too bad with double nuke.
Whereas Caleb runs away first try.
Yeah. Yeah, the Brave Sir Robin method also valid.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, time to... Oh, are we going to see a Provoke-a-Doc?
So... I think so. I think Caleb is desperate to know what this crystal turns into. I think his big gamble at this point is that it turns into either floater or Oxyel.
Yeah, it is on the table. We could do Matoya River too.
Oh yeah, that's a lot faster.
Just cash this in right away and get all the money that he didn't get the first time through.
Wow. Oh.
Okay.
All right.
Sure. Yeah, I'm so used to not having the canoe when I do this.
This is a play that I want to just point out the genius of real quick. Because there are fewer ocean encounters, taking this boat all the way around is probably going to save a lot of time as compared to just like running over the overworld. Meanwhile, Cheese is barged straight into Waterfall. At this point, I have to feel like he really, really is hoping against hope that this is Oxiel, just so we don't have to come back to this continent later.
You know, the other interesting thing too is going back to exit at level 16. Caleb can definitely shave some time off. Does enough things elsewhere to get level 16 before coming back and hitting ice and waterfall.
Mm-hmm. We can't get into any of the bigger dungeons, but if the first thing that we do after getting Floater is just full clear Volcano, the levels from that will give exit charges necessary for we can exit out of Mermaids, we can exit out of Waterfall. I think ultimately that'll save a lot of time in the long run.
All right. What's in any of the level 7 shops? Well, okay, we don't care. Cool.
We got silver bracelets. Oh, hey, chain armor.
Oh, hey, where were you 5 hours ago?
I'm also curious if we're keeping that white egg danned or if we just haven't routed in a clinic yet.
Yeah, that is a good question. I haven't seen any. Oh, there's a slab. All right. Yeah, I haven't seen any equipment purchases for that egg either.
Yeah. I think the lack of fade might lead to the decision to just keep it shredded. I can't say face down because, like, where's the face on an egg? But yeah, I think it would be very interesting to see just leaving the white mage down until Topher, and then just using whatever life charges we happen to get out of it.
Yeah, Waterfall, a very good dungeon to have Ice 3 charges in, just especially when the gas dragons are kicking around. So yeah, that white egg, just no, you're not gonna live.
But it's also worth noting that if we don't get levels on that white mage, we're not going to have exit for later.
Yeah, I think Caleb is just chalking that one up as a loss.
Yeah. I mean, ultimately, you'll get the other 3 party members into a better position for clearing Topher, I think. And Sardi gives us Power Bonk.
Yeah, Life 2 was in the post-promotion slot for white mages at level 1. So yeah, Caleb doesn't even have access to life anymore. Where's the tail? Oh, free chest time.
See if we got us a lazy dragon situation going on right here. Also worth noting, out of Waterfall, Cheese got his Oxiel, so
oh boy,
efficiency has been saved.
Hey, we got iron armor. All right, walk that out.
I mean, it's better than chain.
Yeah, get this out of here.
Ooh. First box on the right in Sea Shrine is a ribbon, so that's helpful.
Yoink.
A whole lot of nothing out of these dragons so far.
Here's all the money you could have used like 20 minutes ago.
Right?
Oh, manticores are nice though.
Yeah.
Well,
We've got maximum harassment Arsahags.
with slow. Oh boy.
Yeah. Slow and gaze. Just. And Caleb's going to embark on the slab turn in. Hope that becomes something we want. We still have the elusive Thorhammer out there, so that could be a thing we're in for.
All right, what do we find? Of course, we'll find something opal in the Mermaid's Flare.
Level 5 white magic had heal 3 for red mages. Warp is promotion locked. Fast isn't.
All right, well, there's your contingency plan for not having exit. Just where's the damn tail?
And mermaids had the bottle, which is a little awkward if you don't have floater yet.
Just a little bit.
But I saw Cheese go in somewhere around level 15, so it'll be interesting to see if he commits to trying to clear the whole place or if he just abandons ship and comes back for later.
Woof. Okay, 1 gold bracelet.
Second ribbon in mermaids. Wow, all the ribbons in sea.
Yeah, that'll make exploring everything else easier, for sure. All right, where are we going now, Caleb?
All right, time for Lupaville.
Yeah, a lot of hope that this is the tail for Caleb.
Mm-hmm. All right, here we go. What's the Toka party handing over? It's more fetch quest. Say it with me, chat. Feels badament.
I miss the agament. That was a nice one version switch. Bird asking if anyone else dropped the ribbon as a kid. I actually watched someone playing this for the first time blind, and they got rid of the ribbons, and they were like, "How do I deal with this crack spell?" I'm like, "Oh no,
oh boy."
I was just like, "All right, here's the deal. You go buy wall right now."
What did I do with the ribbons? I think I ended up equipping them. Like, I only ever opened, like, no, I full cleared everything. I think I opened...
What?
Wait,
Caleb
didn't not save?
No, he didn't save the entire way down there. So he gets rubbed by an Ankleo and has to go all the way back.
Caleb, please.
Come on, Caleb. Don't give me that leg.
No, I think I just equipped my ribbons on my mages and was just like, oh, well, that's probably what you're supposed to do with them. It's mage armor. None of it does anything. So...
All right, so cheezinator committing to the full clear here, it looks like.
Yeah, we've got Ice 3, we've got Nuke. Bane is an okay backup plan. Good levels, yeah. I see a perfectly reasonable clear, just as long as we can stay away from these Wiz Sahag, Arsahag packs that are just gonna just drain the clock.
All right, once again, what is Caleb going to find here? Oh,
And an inn.
Yeah, it's simultaneous in check-ins, but Cheese opting for the luxury inn at Onrak.
Yeah.
Like, it's weird for a place that is like completely out of the way. That inn is huge.
Mm-hmm. It's literally like the one house in town. Does the fact that the Lefane Inn, that it's only open when certain flags are checked, so it's only open certain times of the year, does that make it an Airbnb?
Oh,
Hooray!
God. Hooray! Hooray! Hooray!
Hooray!
Hooray! Caleb, you better not lose by 3 seconds. It's the tail! Hooray! Everything's coming up, Caleb. Oh my god, dude! Question chat? Yes, both players are running the same seed.
There's some pretty strong route divergence in that Caleb went to turn in Crystal, got rewarded with a floater, and is doing all that stuff, whereas Cheese has so far ignored Crystal, but went to Waterfall and got the Oxyel, so now he's doing Sea Shrine.
Oh god. Promoted eggs.
Oh, no, we gotta know. Caleb, open your menu. Caleb. Caleb, please. Caleb? We can talk about this. Think of the chat. You're doing this just to spite me.
Hooray!
Alright, he's going to a store at some point. Here we go. What do we got? Oh.
There's still eggs!
The greatest surprise was there was no surprise at all.
It's like Lord Fizzlebeef making secret seeds.
That only happened the once and will never happen again until it does.
Group 8 fiends.
That one I'm disappointed never fired off.
Oh, hey, there's an X-Scout.
So basically all the gear we ever wanted was in Sea Shrine.
But who needs X-Scout when you have, 36 new? Thanks, Maya.
Yeah.
Caleb has to sell his armor to afford an inn.
It's true. I was there. I saw it. But that's okay, because it looks like he's headed in the general direction of Waterfall. He'll probably find new armor somewhere. It's fine.
Do you have warp yet, please?
Did we stop in Melmond? I don't believe we stopped in Melmond.
Caleb!
It's fine. There are no mistakes. This is simply an elaborate grind. Actually, this might not be working out that bad. Mudgalls are worth okay experience. The Gasty is going to be worth a bunch of experience. And over on the right, Cheezinator finds the loose key in Sharknado Room.
Was it in the tile?
It wasn't trapped by the tile. It was to the left of it.
Yeah, that might take Caleb a while to find.
So we've got loose key in Sharknado. We found the canal. We're still missing one loose item. And at this rate, it kind of almost has to be maybe the chime? No, that would make another one.
Thorhammer?
Oh yeah, Thorhammer's still out there too, isn't it? Alright, never mind. It could be a lot of things. I don't know what I'm talking about. Never do strategy on Twitch, kids.
It's just as bad as math.
Yeah.
Important note, that fighter doesn't have armor anymore because it was sold, so...
Yeah, it's hard to get a gauge on how much damage these things are doing. But Caleb's about to get the good news about Oxiel, and then go do C. Meanwhile, cheezinator about to take on Kraken 1. First Fiend pull at right around the 39-minute mark. Pretty good pace. Here we go. We're going to try fight. And some Invis 2s. Kraken tries hold. Doesn't work. Fire sword swing. 3 hits, 13 damage. Invis 2. Gotta get the defenses up just in case we get melee coming in our direction. Second round. Here we go. Let's try fight. Let's try Invis 2. How about some more Invis 2? Invis 2 goes off. The melee is going to be pretty neutered at this point. Fire sword swing. 3 hits, 3 damage. Sleep 2. A red mage is now snoozing. And that was one that cast this round, so it's going to sleep into the next round. We're going to switch to black shirt. For 43 damage. Try some nuke. For 124. The fighter is held, but the red mage wakes up. We're going to try double nuke. First one goes out for 258. Second one goes out. For 306, down goes Kraken 1.
Yeah,
Cheese lights first orb at 39.45.
It was a little bit long of a setup, but I think Cheese just did not want to leave the key behind and all those levels that he picked up on the way through. So,
right. There were a lot of fights headed down there, so I can see just being safe rather than being sorry. Without access to Brack, we don't have the high RNG play. Bane is more desperation than like a primary strategy. And if Kraken was melee happy, the nukes wouldn't have got there either. So I definitely see the strategy in that, and it might have been the one I would have gone with. Slow birds. Are the birds trying to slow Caleb down so that they can get their eggs back?
I think that's canon now.
Mm-hmm. We're going to craft a world here, and Caleb's going to live in it.
Alright, so time to check the key lock chests. What do we got kicking around back here?
A cabin and 10 grand and a bad trap tile.
You say bad trap tile. I had to use that to go to 42 in one scene. Felt real bad. Felt so bad.
I was going to say had to or wanted to.
This is the best one I found.
Ooh, level 7 magic check. We got Lightning 3. That's locked to Black Wizard. And there's Life 1, locked to White Wizard. 2 wins for Caleb. But they're really expensive, so I'll probably expect him to buy those on the way out. Oh, fountain check. Gotta wash your face.
I'm done with this if he talks to Cope too. Oh, come on, dude. Cope is a forced meme.
Cope is a curse. Every time I have talked to Cope, I've lost the race. Meanwhile, Canaria Treasury has not much.
And Caleb's still rocking that great axe.
Yeah, I mean, the seed has been stingy with weapons so far. But he will open... I'm pretty sure the X-Cal was on Mermaid's side, so he'll be real happy to see that in a couple minutes.
Well, if he does decide to full clear that way, we'll see. Oh, poor black shirt gets sold. Oh no, it's still there. Where's the red shirt?
What would the red shirt armor be?
Immediately attract all enemy attacks to the user.
Oh, we lost another egg. Well, if we wanted confirmation that we're damning the white mage, there it is. We'd stop to bring the black mage back up, but white mage is still down. As cheezinator gets his floater.
Yeah.
So, in terms of actually beating the run, who do you think's ahead right now?
I think Cheese is slightly ahead. But they're gonna if Caleb decides to full clear C, they're gonna be pretty much on par with one another. I just I don't know, just with the Cheese will probably have a slight lead after, but he's just docking the boat in the inner sea and running towards the floater location at this point.
Because from where I'm sitting, Cheese is probably about to go do all of the like running around fetch quest, then the tail promotion and all that garbage that Caleb just got done doing. Will that take longer than it takes Caleb to full clear C? I don't know. I think they'll be very, very even once Caleb gets out of C.
Yeah, I think Caleb would be ahead if he picked up Warp, but he's got a rune sword now. Upgrade.
Is it really though?
Hooray! All right, we got a black shirt, so defense upgrade and time elemental immunity. Yeah.
Yeah, poor man's zap protection. Question in chat. Do runners usually go for the chests at bottom of Marsh Cave, or is that too much time lost for a gamble? Honestly, I think it depends how far into the run we are. If we just started out, we have no canal, we have no canoe, and we're looking for some kind of progression, a marsh gamble is perfectly sensible at that point. If we're half an hour into the seed, we've got canal, and we have floater but no canoe, or canoe but no floater, it starts to get a little more dicey at that point just because there's so many other places that have so many other chests that we could check. If we're already in the air and we basically have only one loose item left, that kind of puts it into like Hail Mary gamble territory at that point. You could do it and it might work, but the math suggests that it's extremely unlikely.
The runners seem to favor going to dungeons that you have to go to anyway in order to clear them out. Marsh is very frequently an optional dungeon. but I can justify doing that in the beginning if you need to fundraise for something important early.
Mhm.
Usually a turn-in item.
Yeah, like if there's something at the vendor shop in Elfland that's like $1 billion, going to Marsh and hoping that there's some kind of big gold chest in there, or at least enough stuff that you can vendor to get gold, is definitely a good play to go with.
Yeah, the other time Marsh would come into play is if you just don't have the levels currently to do anything else.
Mhm.
And it's usually a lower level thing, like, hey, I've got warp, I've got a bunch of fire 2 charges, but I don't really feel comfortable about doing volcano with all that stuff. So let me get some level 3 and level 4 charges, and I'll just dig some stuff out of Marsh while I'm at it.
Mhm. Cheese gave us our Gaia black magic check. It was garbage. It was Ice 2 and Dark, I think.
Oh, but what about level 8? Come on.
I mean, I get why Cheese isn't checking it, because that information is completely irrelevant to him because he'll never get it anyway. What is Caleb missing that he would really want or is willing to put up with being level 8? We found Nuke, we found Temper, we found Fast. We haven't found Fade, but we're keeping the White Mage down. Yeah, Caleb might also just not care about what level 8 magic is.
Yeah, what's interesting is we saw Life 2 and Cure 4 early. So that's good enough for like an emergency like 4th slot revival.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's going to be lots of life to kick around anyway, so that that character is not as useful as it could be in other seeds.
Right. So with the tiny fairy handing over the cube, at this point I'm looking at the tracker, and it feels like the only 2 things we have left are Titans and Loose. One of those is the Thor hammer, the other one is the chime. Place your bets now.
Have we seen anybody go into Ice Cave yet?
Oh yeah, we do still have Ice Cave.
So yeah, it's probably Loose Ruby or Incentive Ruby to something else. That feels bad.
Yeah. Yeah, Ice's Ruby leads to Titans, which is something, or Loose, which is something. Yeah, that makes sense. Oh hey, Caleb got his Excalibur. That's the real sword. That's the realest sword we've seen so far.
It's pretty okay, but it's not a great axe.
I wish the Great Axe wasn't so definitively terrible. Or maybe that's just part of its charm.
It's not even okay. I'm just being lied to. What's so great about this? The price.
Pretty much. Cheezinator taking a longing, gazing drive past Mirage Tower. Can't get in there. Really want to get in there. Wish we could find our Loose in there, but that's probably not happening.
Yeah, I mean, the problem is you have to replace the doorbell first. They won't let you in otherwise.
Yeah, they got a sign on there, and like you could try knocking, but like it's a huge tower, and it's the sandstone doesn't conduct the knock very well. It's kind of just like hitting the beach with your fist. It just doesn't go anywhere.
I don't think I've punched a beach in a while. Hey, there's a key.
And while Caleb's dealing with some hot ghouls, cheezinator goes through class change, does a little bit of equipment jiggling. That thief still has nothing equipped and hasn't been awake in a good long while.
You know, the nice thing about Caleb doing all of the fetch quests first is that all of the magic charges are available now, whereas Cheese is gonna have to wait a dungeon to get them.
I mean, that, it's one of the best things you can have going into Topher is a knight with life 2. And the more charges, the more invincible you feel.
I kind of hope Caleb opens a chest with armor at some point, because this is...
I mean, yeah. Alternatively, he goes on a store hunt and just like buys steel armor somewhere.
I mean, definitely not so bad. And I guess Cheese kind of planned this all along. Gets the Cure 4 on the Red Mages, gets the Temper on the Ninja, so the double dip, not so bad in his case.
Alright, here we go. Caleb versus the Kraken 1. Here we go.
Alright, don't punch the first slot.
Hold misses. Swing Xcal. 8 hits 435. I think this is going to be a shorter fight. Temper goes off after the nick of time. Let's try swing, nuke, and nuke. Nuke goes out. 176. Down goes Kraken 1. That was a lot of hype for nothing. Ooh, Cheese is headed into Ice Cave. So I think at this point, Cheese is slightly ahead, but it's like 2 minutes tops, I think.
Well within the margin of error.
Yeah. Caleb gets the bad cube news and decides, where am I going? Am I gambling on incentive or gambling on loose? Because if it's loose, we're headed to Volcano. Oh, level 6 Brack and Quad X, neither red learnable. That's a little awkward. But we can get that exit. And that exit will...
Nope.
Caleb?
Nope. How about warp?
Oh, chat reminding me that I had my levels backwards. No, that red mage can't learn exit. That exit was the one spell they couldn't learn. Oops.
Exit.
We're over the egg puns. We're never over the egg puns.
No, we're not. Oh, hey, key chests.
Oh, yeah. I don't know if we checked these.
Oh, there's an opal shield.
Yeah. Can you just, like, drape that over his chest?
Caleb, please. Still no armor. Alright, key checks.
So Cheese found not much in the top 2 chests in ice and is
Yeah, and since
skipping more
Cheese,
chests.
Cheese doesn't have exit or warp, so he's just gonna go mode these
Mhm.
chests and pick them up on the second loop if this is nothing guaranteed.
Mhm. All right, here we go. Moment of truth. Is this going to be Thorhammer or is this going to be Ruby? Oh, as Caleb buys warp.
Hooray!
And what are the Grimps guarding? It's the Chime.
All right,
Oh,
so loose
sure.
Ruby into Thorhammer. All right.
Yeah. All right.
Well,
that seems cool.
cool. So now this will be a much shorter dungeon for Caleb.
Yeah, I think cheezinator is done opening boxes. Oh, Spectres with Blizzard.
All right. Cheese out in the volcano.
An undead pack versus Caleb, finding out that one of his eggs has a glaring weakness.
Right through a ribbon, too. He just takes a look real quick, like, seriously?
Yeah, the ribbons have not been doing well this tournament. Like, I know that, Spring Tournament 2020 is slaps roof. You can fit so many slot 8 encounters in this bad boy, but, like, what if by fixing slot 8 encounters we broke ribbons?
It's like we're in a casino or something, right?
Oh my god, I get it now. The theme makes sense. So, Cheese is opening a lot. No, Cheese is opening only the convenient boxes in Volcano. Probably hopeful to find, I don't know, third ribbon, Mazza, basically those.
Defense sword.
Yeah.
Oh, imagine doing this without ribbons. Holy cow.
Yeah. Wow, this ambush undead pack is just the worst.
It's pretty bad. All right, carry fight. Nuke. All right, never mind. No carry fight.
Yeah, it's an hour in and we only had one orblet. We don't have time for things like boss fights.
Yeah, Cheese is just stepping on the gas now, though. Has everything that he possibly could want. Just let's finish these dungeons.
And Caleb basically just warped out of Ice Cave. Caleb is done opening boxes.
It's a good move. Heck with that.
Yeah. Getting the same stupid undead pack, 40 times that keeps making you stop and open the menu. I'd be done with that too.
Sandwiches. Day 50 armor check. Still no armor.
Yeah. Question in chat. Does Caleb have armor yet? Nah. Oh, but he might with a trip to Armory. Maybe that's what we're doing.
It's a good place to find armor.
I mean, that's the theory. Let's see if it pans out. I'm expecting the moment he opens like ice armor or something, he's just gonna like warp out, house, and then just like storm back in. Hey, Zeus Gauntlet.
He's not even going to check the trap tile thought. Joke's on you. That's where the dragon armor is. And there's the pro. He found so much armor that wasn't what he was looking for. Does he realize now? Please. Okay, there we go. Oh, that's a nice one to find.
Yeah. Chat pointing out that in his haste to drop all the armor he wasn't using, he dropped a silver bracelet.
Oh, there's the classic eye. So happy.
Yeah. That's a guy who's just thrilled to be here.
Win or lose, I was just happy to have the chance. Yeah, this lack of armor seems like an egregious mistake.
Oh. Wow. You deserve props for that one.
No, I don't.
Let's check some Sky Greed chests. What do we got? We got a soft, $5, a silver glove, and $15. Sky, please.
So yeah, Cheese really opening the lead up here, but maybe some of these extra checks will swing it in Caleb's favor. You never know. There could be some good gear here.
I mean, at this point, there almost has to be. Because I feel like Cheese is not going to open a single box in Earth Cave.
Oh, not even the vampire chest?
Maybe not. I mean, I always open that as my terrible incentive, but...
Hooray! So yeah, that egg takes a punch. Ouch. 4 hits for 420. Nice amount of damage there.
This scary one had more than 700 health. Huh. All right.
Yeah, a little bit shell-shocked, but he makes it out fun.
Oh, boy. How many of those he got left in the chamber? I gotta know.
A whole carton. Come on, dude.
It's my duty as commentary team member to support my partner as he drags this down.
Oh boy, those those vampires mean business. It's almost like the person in front doesn't have armor.
Hey, vendor sword.
Hey, Cheese, we found your katana. Ugh, whole lot of nothing.
Yeah. Not even carrying the vendor sword out. I mean, this is an interesting question. Like, what, we full cleared? Actually, no. The only thing we full cleared was C. So yeah, the armor boxes could really be anywhere.
Just buy the steel armor.
At this point, yeah.
Just get some cloth. We're good.
Or full clear Sky, because at least if we're full clearing Sky, we can get this 3-man team much higher levels. So that if there is something disastrous in Topher, we have a better chance to one-shot it.
Yeah, I mean the option of getting the knight up to 29 is there. Just or that is that it? We're done. Screw it. I'm gonna check Earth for armor.
I choose to believe that we're committing to going to the store and buying steel armor or a gold bracelet. You know what? A gold bracelet at this point will do.
It's actually not too bad for stacking evasion in the fights either.
Yeah, I mean, it's basically iron armor without the evade penalty. It's fine.
Yeah, steel armor has such a high evasion penalty.
And we can override it with another invis cast. We're fine. Caleb right on cheezinator's heels, hitting the Bridge of Destiny.
Yeah, it's one of the reasons why if I have a knight protected with a ribbon, I'll usually move the opal bracelet onto that guy too, just so the evasion feels a lot better earlier.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so despite all those chest checks, Caleb is not too far behind. Just saying no to these nachos.
No, I think the genius in what Caleb did was he picked only the chests that were the shortest distance out of his way. Even Armory check was probably a little bit out of the way compared to everything else, but there are just so many boxes there that you can't leave it alone if you're desperately looking for something.
Yeah. All right, Cheese paying off the bets on the way through.
Except that one. Well, that one was the toll bridge. All right, here we go.
the J. Coper Memorial Bridge.
Oh, Caleb's still on the hunt for something that he can drape over his knight. I believe there was silver armor here. Let's see if this is good enough.
Yeah.
Nope. Now we can do better than that. No, we can't do better than that.
Oh, maybe we can do better than that. Better get some hoorays.
No, it's the time for hooray has passed.
Oh, tunnel vision. Come on, man. There's a silver bracelet.
Nope. Are we settling for it? We're settling for it.
We did it. There is some frustration evident in that menu.
Uh-huh. Doing his inventory manipulation now, so he doesn't have to later.
So my only hope now is that all of the greed chests that he opens on the way down are all houses.
And Cheese has lit all 4 orbs at 1 hour, 13 minutes, and about 45 seconds. Cheese is going to make a couple final trips to some stores. Looks like armor for the thief, and... or maybe not. What are we looking for out of the Melmond shop?
Gold
Oh,
bracelets.
we're replacing the fighter's chain armor. Cheese never found armor either. He's been rocking chain armor this whole time. Or we're going to leave the chain armor. One of the two.
And here's poison and blizzard again.
Oh. And that was 2 steps onto the floor where you start encountering those. There is almost certainly a non-zero amount of tilt here as cheezinator enters the Temple of Fiends, revisited at 1 hour, 14 minutes, and 43 seconds.
Yeah, speaking of tilt, here's Topher.
Topher, of course.
Those are some weak worms.
Yeah.
Caleb, just pay the toll, man. There you go.
Topher, of course, is always the great equalizer. We'll see what it equalizes here.
Oh, we got a check of this chest.
This is an okay encounter to have in front of it, because it's still okay experience. Ooh, unrunnable 5 to 9 bad men.
Yikes, those are some bad men. 47 gold. Oh. I'm just chucking Ice 3 into the vampire. There's a house!
Oh. Oh no.
We did it.
Oh, unrunnable burbs, and we wait.
They're just gonna show these eggs off.
Yeah. We're gonna taunt the burbs with how good our eggs are, especially the one that says ouch. Do your eggs talk? I didn't think so.
If they do, I don't know the language. All right, so all the way to the Earth Flare goes Cheezinator. Caleb needs to pick up a bunch of heal potions before heading in.
No, he's going to go straight in. The madman. No, he's going to check chest for armor.
All right, and here's a Lich fight.
All right, let's see what we got going on with Speed Bump 2. Here we go. Rub doesn't work. Swing. 4 hits for 62. Swing again. 3 hits for 110. Fast the Knight. Knight swing. 8 hits, 586. Goodbye, Speed Bump 2. We jumped it.
Yeah, that was a pretty good. It's a pretty good turn order on that fight. Hopefully, he had all the spells. In other news, I think Cheezinator's still rocking the dragon sword on that knight or the ninja. Oh my god, where's all the armor?
Where is... I gotta just know at this point, like, where did it go?
It's all in Marsh.
Caleb enters Temple of Fiends Revisited at 1 hour, 18 minutes, and 30 seconds. That's around 4 minutes behind Cheezinator. But if Cheezinator wipes to something difficult further in, this will suddenly become Caleb's race.
Yeah, there was just some blacksmith that couldn't sell any of it, so he dumped it in a hole behind Northwest Castle. Those are some more bad men. But good experience.
Fine. Yeah, this will be a lot of experience, but this will also be 2 nuke charges down the drain. Ooh, carry 2, bust out cure 4, turn 1. Ninja swing, 4 hits, 4 damage. Night swing, 8 hits, 94 damage. Nuke goes out, 101.
That is some absorb. I think nuking your way through is the right move here.
Yeah, nuke for 200, swing, 3 hits, 3 damage. The ablative meat shield is still up. Using the power gauntlet on the knight. Nuke goes out, 350, down goes carry 2.
Yeah, and this is one of the consequences of Nuke and Temper landing on the same slot. You gotta pick your buffs and your offensive spells very carefully.
Mm-hmm. Question in chat: what killed Caleb? He seems to reset. I think he reset out of the Badmen fight. It was either bad turn order or just didn't want to deal with them. As Cheezinator rounds the corner, is about to take on Kraken 2. Gonna move some party members around. Here we go. Let's begin.
It was a surprisingly good zap on this Badman.
Nuke, Invis 2, Power Gauntlet. Here we go. Nuke going out, 175. Power Gauntlet goes off. The Knight gets stronger. Fast goes off. The Knight gets stronger. Kraken melees. The Ninja's still there. Invis 2 goes out last. We're going to try some fight, some temper, some lock, and a swing. Temper goes off. Knight gets stronger. Lock goes off. Kraken's easier to hit. Swing. 4 hits, 9 damage. Better swing. 8 hits for over 1,000. Down goes Kraken 2.
Yeah, that guy not so scary this time. 2 more to go.
Caleb's still looking for armor in the final 2 chests. Didn't find it. Found like $5 in a soft potion. Here we go. Here's Tiamat 2. We're gonna try some fight, some Invis 2, some temper, and some power. Swing. 4 hits, 4 damage. Incoming melee. Sleep touch. The red mage is asleep. Temper goes off. Power gauntlet goes off.
That's pretty annoying, but not lethal.
Yeah. Lock goes off. Swing goes out. 4 hits, 4 damage. Lock goes off. How about... Ooh, incoming Bane. Down goes 1 red mage. Swing. 4 hits, 506 with crits. That doesn't bode well. Ninja swings. 4 hits, 4 damage. Knight swing. 4 hits, 246, but down goes Tia 2. 4 down, 1 to go.
Yeah, lots of resources left for the Chaos fight. I definitely saw at least 2 tempers on everybody involved.
Mm-hmm. It's chaos time, starring Cheezinator. Here we go. Let's try temper. How about some fast and some power? Swing goes out. 4 hits, 4 damage. Incoming punch for 136. Red mage still there. Fast goes off. Power goes off. Temper goes off.
It's about as good of a first turn as you could ask for.
Pretty much. We're going to do a lot of tempers and some swings. Chaos, another weak punch. Temper goes off. Temper goes off again. Bad swing, 4 hits, 4 damage. Good swing, 8 hits, 449. It's not quite as fast as we want, but it's still, getting us in the right direction. Temper goes off. Swing, 8 hits, 419. Getting there. Temper goes off. Swing goes out. 4 hits, 4 damage. Chaos, slow 2's a red mage. That could have been dangerous. And incoming Lightning 2 does Lightning 2 things. Lock goes off. Temper goes off. Ninja Swing, 4 hits, 4 damage. Night Swing, 8 hits, 515. We're going to start waiting with red mages. Ninja Swing, 4 hits, 62. We got there. Chaos got there too. Punched out a red mage, but 8 hits and 626 later, down goes Chaos. Cheezinator finishes in first place with an official SRL time of 1 hour, 23 minutes, and 31 seconds. GG to Cheezinator.
And we'll get Cheese up here for an interview in a bit. Caleb, meanwhile, you're going to take this experience and you're going to like it.
And we're joined in the booth by Cheezinator. GG on the win, man.
GG, thank you very much. Pleasure to be here in the booth with a win under my belt. And grateful just for the chance to run against Caleb. I haven't obviously seen anything yet, but I'm hoping he had a pretty good run as well.
It was pretty neck and neck through a lot of that. There was one big route divergence where after the two of you made it through ordeals, he went to turn in the crystal where you went to waterfall. But then essentially, after you got through C and after he got done with all his initial floater stuff, you basically just crossed paths and then went and did what the other person did. And then you were pretty even headed into Ice Cave. You were around a minute or so ahead.
So what ended up making the difference then if he was in the air first and we were tied at Ice Cave?
So you getting the floater late was kind of negligible because of the way you routed in C and Waterfall. And there were some extra checks involved on Caleb's side to try to find something better than iron or chain armor for the night.
Oh yeah, I knew I needed like one more body armor, which is why I made that pit stop at Melmond right at the end. I was like, someone here doesn't even have body armor equipped, so I got an extra gold. But I mean, I don't put too much stock in having like a perfect outfit in FFR in general, but in these flags in particular, like I'm fine with silvers and irons and yada yada. I just try and get the gear that comes to me if it's in chests. And I had an opal bracelet anyways, so it's like I knew I would be able to put that on my knight for the last fight.
Yeah, Caleb getting socked for 500 damage on the knight from Kraken 2, but survives.
I gotta say, I love his egg sprites.
Ooh, Bane takes out the black mage.
Yeah, the fiends didn't scare me too much. Unless my short-term memory has failed, I don't think I saw any of the non-elemental AoEs.
No, I don't remember seeing any of them either.
Yeah, but that the security blanket of a ribboned knight with life 2 is just that makes me feel really confident whenever I dive with that.
Mm-hmm.
Caleb's squeaking out of this one, so a little lighter in the resource department. I think those nukes and the heal potions as well diving in with only 50. Made it work, though.
All right, here we go. Caleb versus Chaos. Let's begin. We're going to start with some fast. How about... Red Mage is looking a little lean in the spells. We'll start with some Invis 2 and some power. Invis 2 goes off first. As we saw from Cheezinator, Chaos's punches not that much to be scared of. Power goes off, fast goes off. Slow 2 misses the Black Wizard. Let's try Temper. How about some Lock? No, wait. Let's try some Invis 2 and then some more Invis 2. Let's at least get Evade capped. Invis 2 goes off. Temper goes off. Punch for 100 damage. Invis 2 goes off. We're at roughly 3 stacks of evasion so far. Temper's going off. We're going to get 2 more stacks of evasion out there. Incoming punch misses the Black Wizard. And the rest of evasion is going to make more punches kind of unlikely.
Is Egg 2 a white mage or a red
It is.
mage?
That's a white mage.
Okay, so he went rainbow and then just had a Danned white mage most of the game.
Yeah, basically. Cheeky
lot-
Brett goes out. Lightning 2 doing Lightning 2 things. Invis 2, this should get the party to 6 stacks. I'm pretty sure that's evade capped. Night Swing, 8 hits 268 with a crit. Some more power would be helpful, but I don't know if we're going to take the time to get there. Incoming punch misses. Brat goes out. Nope. Swing. 8 hits for 311. We're going to try and lock down Chaos some more. Next round, Brat goes out. Brat will be going out. Swing. 8 hits for 241. Incoming Fire 3. Does Fire 3 things. Brat goes out. Nope. Lock goes out, making Chaos easier to hit. What are we doing? The final Brack. And some Lock and a Swing. Lock goes off. Easy to hit. Swing. 8 hits, 453. Incoming Ice 2. Down goes the Black Mage. Some more Lock and a Swing. Lock goes off first. Swing. 8 hits, 159. Incoming Nuke. Hey, we found one of those bad ones. It's desperation time. Let's swing. 8 hits, 241. Still going. Incoming punch misses. Swing. 8 hits, 123. Down goes Chaos. Caleb finishes with an official SRL time of 1 hour, 29 minutes, and 55 seconds. GG Caleb.
GG.
Yeah, 2 sub 130s. Pretty solid.
This is real good.
Yeah, I mean, this time I think it's reflective a little bit of having the only required loose item be in path to a fiend, but also just both of us have played a lot of seeds. We've been practicing a lot for this tournament, so it's just that preparation is paying off.
See if you can get Caleb in here for an interview. Edge, do you have any other questions for Cheezinator?
Not really. That seemed to be, as we discussed before, the routing seemed to be pretty solid on Cheese's side. So we've been talking a lot this tournament. So I don't really have any questions at this point.
Yeah, that's fine. I've had a philosophy to this flag set after playing it a lot that I really want to just try to avoid double dips and do the minimum path I need to, unless like one key item that's kind of out of the way could really make a difference. In this case, that was the crystal. I decided to go and turn that in before trying Ice Cave.
Oh, I did that too.
And we're joined in the booth by Caleb. Hey man, how's it going? Love the sprites.
Yeah, my eggs only got cracked a little bit.
Yeah, no, they were really cracking me up.
Yeah, courtesy to Hypers Nova for helping me get those designed, and they're a lot of fun. That feel pretty good though. I mean, I'm trying to think that I probably lost that because I was digging boxes when I didn't need to be when I was in go mode.
Yeah, talk to us about Armor Quest 2012.
It was bad. I think it was my punishment for selling that max price opal bracelet in Elfland. But my brain felt real big when I did that, because I was like, I have all the money I'll ever need, and then I never found good armor, so stuck with that silver armor, and I couldn't remember where steel was for sale. So
Yeah, I got all the money I needed early from right outside of Crescent Lake.
oh, okay, yeah, I never stopped to take a grind. I took some fights along the way, like the Gurmaduses and I 3 or 4 times, but just really just trying to get level that was going. And once my white egg got cracked, I was like, well, she's not coming back, so it's just going to be the 3-man party from here on
Yeah, I
out.
don't think I saw Fade at like any of the shops I checked.
Yeah, I'm assuming it was 7 or 8.
Yeah, so in that case, the white mage is just not bringing a lot.
Yeah, I think the only shops we never saw were 7 and Gaia, and then level 8 at all.
Yeah, and once I got the tail early, that was basically sealed that I was never rezzing that white mage.
Mhm.
So, but yeah, it was a good clean run. I'm happy with the time. I think if I'm racing almost anybody but Cheese, I pull out a win there. But Cheese, you're a heck of a racer, and I knew that I was going to have to run a race of my life if this was going to be a straightforward seed, and that's pretty much what it was. So the loose key just kind of being free right there, the 2 ribbons being free in C. I knew once everything kind of fell into those spots that I was going to have to just overwhelming speed and power through Topher, and I didn't feel that I was going to be able to do that with no armor equipped on my knight. So luckily I found that silver armor, so that was neat.
Yeah, I really appreciate the compliments, Caleb. Thanks. You're an awesome runner as well. It was clearly a good game that I can't wait to watch back. You're going to have a lot of success the rest of the tournament. And if anything, like, there's only minor tweaks at most, right, to make the difference between the two of us. So the gap is not that big, and that's just one race, right? If there was something in like Marsh Cave, based on how you were talking earlier this week, I would have lost.
I almost went there. I did my crown turn in, was walking there, took a fight, reset, and I was like, yeah, I'll come back to it. I'll go do Ordeals first. And Ordeals was kind of scary. I think the 2 wipes in there kind of cost me, but I went in there without heal pots, which was a rookie mistake. You hate to see it at this level of play, but it just kind of shows you that no matter how long you've been playing this, you still kind of do dumb things every now and then.
Yeah, that makes sense. Cool. Well, I don't really have anything more. I know we got a tightly packed schedule throughout the day for some great races.
All right, so I guess we'll just move on to final thoughts. Cheezinator, do you have any final thoughts?
I really like this party about 80% of the time. It works every time. So if anyone's looking to maybe try something off meta, try the Thief Fighter Double Red out.
Oh, that's the party you ran? Nice. I stuck with the Fighter Rainbow, and it kind of worked. Now I got a dog trying to climb on me.
Caleb or Caleb's dog, final thoughts.
I'm excited. You know, I'm looking for some good competition next week. So, Ale, if you're out there, I'd love to see you in round 2, buddy. make a Team Kale production out of this.
Edgeworth, my co-commentator, final thoughts?
It's just a pretty darn close seed. So I'm looking forward to seeing a lot of success from both of you in this tournament. GG.
Thank you, Edge. Thank you.
Thank you, and GG's again.
All right, well, that'll be it for us here on Speed Gaming 4. Stick around because coming up at 6 p.m. Eastern, we've got yet another FFR Spring Tournament race. We've got Demon Frog versus Crab Cakes. That's going to be an absolute barn burner, I think. I cannot wait to watch it. Big thanks to Speed Gaming for hosting us. Big thanks to Edgeworth for being co-coms and Danny3883, the Tracker Supreme. My name is Lord Fizzlebeef, and we'll catch you next time. Have a good night.